Good morning, everyone. I'm Afnan Abdul Karim, and I will be your teacher for today's lesson. I'm so excited to have this opportunity to share and guide you in learning something fun and easy in math. Before we start, let's have a short prayer. Alright, please sit properly and prepare your things because we're about to begin our lesson for today. Okay, class? When I call your name, say present. Okay, very good. There's no absent for today. Before we start, let's review our classroom rules so we can have a smooth and happy experience today. Okay? First, listen carefully while the teacher or classmate is speaking. Number 2, raise your hand if you want to answer or ask a question. Number 3, respect everyone in the class. Number 4, participate actively and enjoy the lesson. Number 5, and always keep a smile and have fun while learning. Okay, class. Now, before we start our discussion, let's have a short energizer to wake up our minds and get ready to learn. Okay, class, follow me. 1, 2, 3, and go. I am learning and growing every day. I am learning and growing every day. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm learning and growing every day. Okay, class, kayo naman. Okay, class, look at the visuals and listen to me. Okay, objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to define what equivalent fractions are. Number 2, identify fractions that are equivalent. Show visual models and examples. Number 3, find or generate equivalent fractions using multiplication and division. Number 4, demonstrate understanding of equivalent fractions by participating in guided and independent activities. Okay, class, today we are going to learn about equivalent fraction with our favorite food, pizza. Let's start with the first picture. This pizza is divided into 2 equal parts and one part is shaded. So we can see this fraction is 1/2. Now let's look the second pizza. This time the pizza is divided into 6 equal parts, but 3 equal parts are shaded. Okay, even though the numbers are different, look closely. The shaded part is still the same amount as the 1/2 pizza. So ang tinutukoy doon, ang tatlong nasa picture na ito ay equivalent pa rin siya as 1/2. Bakit? Dito sa unang picture, makikita natin na isang shade lamang, isang equal part lamang ang shaded, but malaki. Sa second picture naman ay makikita natin na 1/2 pa rin yung shaded, pero marami siyang parts or bilang. 1, 2, 3, that's why 3, 6. Sa pangatlong picture naman is, ang shaded dito ay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pero kung mapapansin natin ay pareha lamang siya sa 1 na may shaded. Pero ang pinagkaiba nito is mas maraming portion or bilang ang pizza na ito. That's why 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So paano nga ba natin makukuha ang numerator? Bibilangin lang muna natin ang shaded part. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 sa numerator. Okay, so paano nga ba natin makukuha itong sa denominator? Again, ulit. Dito, ipagkukumbay na natin bibilangin ang kabuuan. May shaded man o wala. So, bibilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ang equal parts. 4/8. Okay. Okay, class. Para mas madali niyong maintindihan, let's move forward to fractions. Again, same example, same process ng paliwanag ko. Ganun pa rin natin makukuha ang equivalent fraction ng pizza na ito. Okay? Ang una nating gagawin, same process lamang sa unang paliwanag na binigay ko sa inyo. Okay? Halimbawa, may isa akong pizza. At ang shaded part ay yun ang aking nakain. Ilan ang nakain ko? Bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3. Tatlo, that's why 3 sa numerator. Paano naman natin nakuha ang denominator? Madali lang yon. Bibilangin natin ang may shaded part at walang shaded part. Pagsamahin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan, that's why 3/4. Okay, let's move forward naman sa isang example. Ganun pa rin ang gagawin natin. Bibilangin natin yung may shaded part, yung nakain natin. And then, ganito. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why 4. And then sa denominator, ganun pa rin. Same process pa rin ang gagawin natin, mga bata. Bibilangin natin yung may shaded part at walang shaded part. Ganito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why 7. 4, 7. Okay, same process pa rin. Mapapansin nyo, kaya siya equivalent fraction dahil pareha lamang ito siyang pizza. Ang pinagkaiba lamang nito ay kung ilan ang nakain natin at kung ilan ang hati na meron sa pizza. Yun lamang po. Ganito yun. Sa pangatlo, ang sample. Bibilangin na naman natin ulit kung ilan ang nakain natin or yung shaded part. Sa numerator po ito ha. Bibilangin natin 1, 2, 3. That's why 3 sa numerator. And then sa denominator naman is bibilang tayo ulit. Pagsamahin natin yung walang shaded at may shaded part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why 3, 6. Same process naman dito sa pang-apat. Okay. Paano nga ba siya naging 5? Same process pa rin po. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yan po ang kabuuang pizza na aking nakain. That's why 5. And then, sa denominator naman, paano natin siya makukuha? Bibilangin natin yung may shaded part at walang shaded part. 8. Ang kabuuan. Same process. Now, bakit 1/2 lang to siya? Malaki yung shaded ng pizza. That's why po, wala siyang ibang hati dahil ito ay isa lamang. Wala siyang hati na kagaya ng ganito. Isa lang, that's why 1/2. And then, bibilangin natin sa dalawa. Dahil dalawa lang ang meron na hati dito para makuha natin ang denominator. Okay, sa pang-last na example, 5/10. So, dito, mapapansin natin na maliliit at marami ang bilang dahil sa bilang nito. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Marami siya dahil maliliit ang portion ng pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why 5. And then, makukuha natin yung denominator dahil pagsasamahin natin ang kabuuang bilang. Merong shade or wala, it's still the same. 10 pa rin. Okay. Nakuha, mga bata? Okay. Okay, class. Paano naman natin makukuha ang equivalent fraction using multiplication? Paano nga ba natin makukuha ang equivalent fraction nito using multiplication? Okay. Maghahanap tayo ng same number na imumultiply natin sa numerator at denominator. So, basically, ganito ang gagawin natin. 3 times 2 equals 6. And then, next naman, 4 times 2 equals 8. So, 6/8 ang equivalent fraction nito. Okay. Another naman. Dito naman tayo sa 4, 7. Okay. Same process pa rin ang gagawin natin. Okay. 4 times 2 equals 8. Okay. Sa denominator naman tayo. 7 times 2 equals 14. That's why 8, 14. Ganun natin siya makukuha using multiplication. Okay? Let's move forward naman sa division. Okay, sa division naman tayo. Paano nga ba natin makukuha si equivalent fraction using division? So, ang example natin ay ang 3, 6. Ito. And then, isulat natin. Maghahanap tayo ng number na pwedeng i-divide sa 3. Na pareha rin ang lalabas sa 6. Same divisible. Ganun. And then, 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Yan. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Yan. So, basically, ang equivalent fraction ng 3, 6 ay ang 1/2. Yan. And then, let's move forward naman sa 5, 10, which is ito. Paano nga ba siya natin hahanapin using division? Okay, maghahanap tayo ng number na divisible sa 5. So, basically, 5. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Next naman, 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. Yan. Great job, class! You did an amazing job learning about equivalent fraction day. Okay, for your assignments, draw any object like chocolate bar or cake that shows two equivalent fractions. Write the fractions below your drawing. That's how simple it is. And then, that's all for today. Once again, I'm Afnan Abdul Karim, listening and learning with me. See you next time, class!